Good evening, what are I was the
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Sansa. Right, good evening, Sansa. Right, and today paper, we are going to discuss the paper segment support each one, as well as this PDF file I already uploaded into the LMS system, and you can download it from the our LMS system, gurudosa.com, and log into the LMS system, and you can download it from the segment. It's a paper segment, right? Paper segment is not tute, and the book segment is a paper segment, right? And every PDF I already upload into the LMS system. Now we are going to discuss the paper. Now look at this one, right? This is a first question in our paper. Capital A, and now you know about the sets, right? Sets matakai, sorry. Capital A equals to the digits of the number 50250, right? This is a digits of the number 50,250, and write the set capital A by listing its elements, right? Listing elements, right? What are the rules about the listing elements? You have to start the capital A, and this is a set notation, right? And the open the curly bracket, as well as a 50,250. Now tell me, Sansa, what are the digits in use in this number? What are the digits in this number?
5,
You can write as an order. Now tell me the order as order wise. 0. Aha.
0, 2,
Well done.
5.
Yes. And don't repeat the same number as elements, because the every element should be write as a ones. මතක ඇති එකපාරයි පුතේ ලියන්නනේ. මතකයි නේ එක? Yes, right. Therefore, answer for the first question is capital A is equal to the 0 and 2 and 5. This is the answer for our first question, right? Don't write the questions, right? You can print the PDF file, then cut the questions and paste in your book. You can paste on your book. ලස්සන පොතේ අලව ගන්න පුළුවන්, right? And every notes you have to upload in the limit system always, right? I want to check the notes and paper answers. ඉතින් සමහර ළමයි ලස්සනට දානවා. අලත් සාහස ඔයාලට දාන්න පුළුවන්. photos දාන්න photos ටික ගහලා you can upload into the limit system, as well as you need to change as a PDF file, right? Every photos you can use the software or any website and turn into the PDF file. Now upload it to the LMS system, right? Now find the value, right? This was related to the mathematical operations, right? And we discuss 6 plus 4 divide by 2. Now tell me, there are two operations, addition and the division. Now tell me, firstly we are going to do addition.
Division.
Yes, division. Therefore, 4 divided by 2. And you know the answer, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now you can add to the 6. Now final answer becomes as 8. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's very easy, right? Note down. And this is question number 2.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Now we are going to the question number 3. Write all the factors of the 18. Now, do you remember factors? Just any number divisible by the any number, then the previous number, okay? Factor එකක් කියලා කියනවනේ ඒතර divide වෙනවා නා. Yes.
Yes.
Now tell me, 18. 18 you can write as a half. 18 you can write as a, the first one is a 1 times 18, and this is a is 1. Any number 1 and that number is always factor of itself. නේද? එයාගේම factor එකක් වෙනවා ඒ number එකම. 1 and itself නේ මතකයි. ලස්සනට යනවා වැඩි. Now tell me 1 times 18. Now again you can write as a 2 times 9. Now tell me, Sansa, another way. How to write as another way the product between the two numbers? 18. Kamu tadi anda mulu.
3 into 6.
Aha, well done. 3 into 6. Uh, that's it. Now don't say as a 6 times 3, 9 times 2, 18 times 1. Now both are represented in this diagram. Make diagram. Right. Now look at this. The every numbers we call as a factors. Now factors of 18. Factors of 18 is equals to the 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 as well as 18. Now these are the all factors of 18. Remember? Well done.
Yes,
Mata
sir.
kaya putih.
Done, sir.
Done. Now, this is the fourth question. Algebraic expressions and the substitution, right? Substitution kini ka lesson ni kamata kaya. Now look at the question. Simple A and simple B, but A is equals to the 2. A is a 2. As well as B is equals to the 3. Now find the value of AB squared. AB squared. And now you know what is the meaning of the AB squared. You can expand it like this. A multiplied by B to the power of 2 is a B multiplied by B. Now we know the meaning of these products, right? Now the question said take number 2 as A. Now A is a 2. You can substitute 2 into the A as well as a B is equals to 3. No? Now you can write as a 3 times 3. And final answer becomes, now tell me the answer, 2
8,
times 3.
18.
Yeah, 6 and 6 times 3, 18, right? Now answer is 18. Answer is 18.
Done, sir.
Done. तू डाउनलोड करेगा तो देगा फाइल लेगा.
सर एक ओपन ना प्रिंट कराने गया
अయ్యో.
एक
Alright, మా WhatsApp group पे रद्दान అనుకున్నాం, right? Okay. Now, this is the fifth one. Add minus 2 and plus 8. Minus 2 and plus 8, right? Minus 2 and plus 8. Now we can write as a minus 2 and plus 8. Minus 2 and plus 8, right? We use the number line as well as this is a two directed numbers, but look at the signs. There are different signs. What is the rule? We have a different signs, then you need to add or subtract. You need to subtract the numbers. Now 8 and 2, what is the difference between them? The difference is a 2 and 8 is a 6. Now 6 is the answer. Now sign should be the greatest one. Now greatest one is a plus. Now answer is a plus 6. Plus 6 is the answer. Plus 6 is the answer. Right. Note down. Done. Now sixth question. Draw an acute angle with the arms AB and BC. Now look at this. AB and BC. අපිට පුතේ acute angle එකක් අඳින්න කියලා කියනවා, right? then acute angle is less than 90 degrees, like this. Now this is acute angle. Now with the arms is the AB and BC. Now look at this arms AB and BC. Now tell me what is a vertex point? What is a common thing? The B is a common. Therefore, B is a vertex. Now you can mark as a B is a vertex point. Now you can write as a AB is an arm as well as a BC is also arm. Now this is a acute angle. This is an acute angle with arms AB and BC. And the common number, the common letter එක තමයි අපි හඳුන්වන්නේ කවුරුද? Vertex point. Vertex point. Now the answer is this one. Nah, හරි ලේසි angle එක draw කරන්න. Right. Okay. Right. Now look at the question number 7. Find the least common multiple, the lowest common multiple, we call as the LCM in the short form, right? We call as the LCM as a short form, right? And the 6, 8, 12. 6, 8, 12. Now look at the word 6, 8, and 12, right? And this is the method number 1, right? This one is a dividing method. Dividing method. Now we are going to find the LCM. Now I'm going to divide using the prime numbers. And you know the prime numbers. What are the prime numbers? We call as the prime numbers as a 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, like that. These are the prime numbers. Now look at the first prime number is a 2. Now I'm going to choose the number 2 because the all numbers we can divide by the 2. Right? When you got to find the LCM, we have to choose all numbers. We can divide it by that number. Therefore, 6, 8, 12 both are even. Now we can use number 2. 6 becomes as a 3 and the 8 becomes as a 4 as well as a 12 divided by the 2 becomes as a 6. Right? Now again, we can use the number 2 because why? There are 4 and 6. Okay? 3 is not dividing, but 3, 4 and 6 is dividing. Now you can use the number 2, but 3 becomes as a 3 because it's not dividing. Now 4 becomes as a 2 as well as a 6 becomes as a 3. Now again, you can divide by the 2 whole because 2 is the here. Now 3, 1, 3. But in this case, we cannot use number 2 because 3 is there. Right? Not divisible by the 2. Now next prime number is a 2 and 3 is the next prime number. You can use the number 3. Haha, 1 and 1 and 1. Right? When you are going to find the lowest common multiple, least common multiple, you need to divide until becomes 1s. අන්තිමට පුතේ එක එකක් divide කරන්න ඕන නේද? Right. Therefore, answer is the product between these numbers. Therefore, lowest common multiple LCM is 2 into the 2 into the 2 into the 3. Now 2 times 2 4, and the 4 times 2 8. 8 times 3, it becomes as a 24. 24 is a least common multiple. We call as a LCM. LCM. Understood the Sansa Tero Vega?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Okay, note down this one. Possibly Agamu.
Sir.
Right. And I think you have a connection problem. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Right, right. Okay, okay. Turn off the camera and join, right? Camera off and join you. Okay. Right. Now, question number 8. Write the century that the year 2000 and the 10th month is October and 13th of October AD. Now, belongs to what is a century? A durable century, right? Look at this. We call it as a like this century. The year is a 2000. 2000. And we know 1901 to 2000. 2000. And eliminate the two zeros. අපි zeros දෙකක් අයින් කරන්න කියලා කිව්ව short method එකක්. If we have a two zeros as a last digit, eliminate the two zeros and don't add. In this case, not adding. Now, ours is a 20th century. 20th century, right? 20th century. Therefore, ours is a 20th century, right? Now, look at this like this. What are example? 1848. 1848. Now tell me what is the century relevant to this number, this year, right? Now we know 1848, it belongs to 1801 to the 1900. Now eliminate the two zeros. Now answer is a 19th century. But we have a shortcut. मतलब shortest method क्या दूँ 1848. There are no zeros as a last two-digit number. Now cut the two digit as a last one. Need to add one. Now answer is 18 plus 1, 19th century. And this is a shortest method, right? I put the category right? Note down. I will ask you to Right. Now this one is the addition. Years, month, and days. Right? Now, find the answer. Last time, උත්තරේ හදුම් බලන්න පුතේ. This is relevant to the addition, right? Now look at the board and you know the rules. What are the rules? Days. In maths, we have to mention like 30 days is equals to the 1 month. Therefore, the column is a days. Maximum number should be a 29, right? If it becomes as a 30, you need to put zeros. That means you need to subtract 30 from it and you need to add 1 to the month column, right? Now, clearly 20 and 15, the sum of the 20 and 15, it should be a greater than the 15. So greater than the 30, greater than 30. 20 plus 15 is becomes as a 35. Therefore, you can write as a 35, but you need to subtract 30 from it. Now, answer is 5 days. Now, put the 5 as a days column. Now, it's a 35, no? And put the 5 and 30 becomes as a 30 days is a 1 month. 1 month. Need to add 1 to the month column, right? Month column. Now, 6 plus 7 is a 13, as well as a 13 and the 1 is becomes as a 14 months. Now look at this. How many months is equals to the 1 year? 12 months. Therefore, 14 is not should be there. It should not be there. Therefore, 14 is greater than 12. Again, you need to subtract 12 from it. Now, answer is a 2. Now, answer is a 2 months. Now, 12 months is equals to the 1 year. You need to add 1 to the years column also. Now 1 plus 2, 3 and 3 is becomes as a 6 years, 2 months as well as a 5 days. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, well done, right? Well done. Now, අපි මේක ලස්සන ලියා ගමු, right? Done.
Done, sir.
Well done. Now, this is the next one. Look at this. 1,200 some number. There's a space. There's a blank space. And last digit is a 4. Right? It's a 4-digit number. It's a 4-digit number. 1,200 and last digit is 4. Right? Divisible by 4. Right. Now tell me what is the rule about the divisibility test with 4? පුතේ ඕනම සංඛ්‍යාවක් 4ෙන් බෙදෙනවා නම් කොහොමද හොයාගන්නේ? How to identify the divisibility test with 4? කාටද මතක? Last 2 digits must be divisible by the 4. අන්තිම digits දෙක. ඒ කියන්නේ කවුද පුතේ? Last 2 digits. ඒ කියන්නේ rule එක නේද? Last 2-digit number. We are looking for the last 2-digit number. Now in this case, last 2-digit means the blank space and 4. It should be a multiples of 4. Therefore, write a digit which is suitable for a blank box. Now, look at this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Now we have a digit to that we discuss karunga. 0 දැම්මොත් කවුද පුතේ එන්නේ? 0 and 4. Therefore 0 and 4. This one is not suitable because 4 is divisible by 4. Therefore answer becomes as a 0, 4. එහෙනම් answer එකක් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් කවුරු කියලාද? 4 කියලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Right? 1 0, 1 is not suitable. 0, 2 is not suitable. 0, 3 not suitable. 0, 4 0, 4 sorry 0, 4 no, 4, 4. Right? Look at this digit number. Sorry 1 එක දැම්මොත් sorry 1, 4 14. It should be a 14. Right? It's not suitable. And 24. Aha. Now look at this. 2 දැම්මොත් පුතේ හැදෙන්නේ 24. 24 is a mistake, right? 24. Now it's correct. Now you can use 0, you can use, as well as number 2 you can use, right? Now put the 3, now answer becomes 34, is wrong. 44, yes, therefore you can use the number 4 also, right? And 54 is not suitable because 54 is not divisible by the 4, right? Look at this, 64, yes, 64 is correct because 64 is divisible by the 4. එහෙනම් පුතේ 6 කියලා උත්තරය දැම්මත් ඒත් හරි, right? 74 is not suitable. 84, yeah, because 84 is divisible by 4. 94 is not suitable. එහෙනම් පුතේ උත්තර ගොඩක් එනවා. මේකෙන් උත්තරයක් දාන්න තියෙනවා, right? Now look at this. 0 දැම්මොත් කවුද උත්තරය හැදෙන්නේ? 1204. Yes, it's divisible by 4. 2 දැම්මොත් 1224 is correct. It becomes as a 4, 1244 is correct. And 6, 1264 is correct. 1284. මේ ඔක්කොම ටිකේ පුතේ දාන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් ඔයාගේ ආන්සර් එකට right question එකේ ආන්සර් එකට පුතේ දාන්න පුළුවන් write a digit. එක digit එකයි ලියන්නේ which is suitable for the blanks box. එහෙනම් ළමයෙක් මේ answers වලින් ඕන එකක් දාලා තිබ්බොත් ලකුණු හම්බ වෙනවා. right අපිට කියන්නේ නැහැ digits කීපයක් ලියන්න කියලා. only one digit. එතකොට 0 දැම්මත් උත්තරේ හරි. 2 correct, 4 is correct one, 6 and the 8 is also correct answers. සාහසම එක තේරුණාද?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Okay. අපි දාමු note එකක්. How many axes of the symmetry are there in a equilateral triangle? The equilateral triangle එකක තියෙන symmetric axis ටික මගෙන් අහනවා. Equilateral triangle. Now look at this. Equilateral triangle like this. Now both sides are equal. Now symmetric axis you can draw like this. And you can draw like this. And you can draw like this. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, right? This one is also this one. Therefore, equilateral triangle capital sides to සමානයිනේ. Therefore, how many symmetric axes there? There are three axes of symmetry. The number of axes of symmetry becomes as a 3 symmetrical lines. එහෙනම් symmetrical lines පුතේ 3ක් තියෙනවා මෙතනනේ. There are 3. And answer is a 3. That's the easy thing. Question number 12. Write the following product in index form. Index form, right? 5, 5a, 5a. 5 into 5 into a into 5 into a. And now you know there are how many 5s? There are 3 5s. Therefore, 5 to the power of 3 multiplied by the a to the power of 2. A to the power of 2. Now you can write as like this. දැක්කද පුතේ? ඔන්න අපි index form එකෙන් ලිව්වොත් එනගෙන මට කොහොමද? Write the following product in index form, then 5 to the power of 3 into the a to the power of 2. That's easy. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. Question number 13. From the following fractions, select and underline the improper fractions. Improper fractions. How to identify the improper fractions? Denominator and numerator, right? We are looking for the only numerator, right? In improper fractions, numerator is greater than the denominator. Otherwise, you can say, right, denominator is less than the numerator. Right? Therefore, 7 over 9. This one we call as a proper. It's not an improper. Proper one, right? Because the numerator is less than the denominator. 5 over 5. Just a whole number. This one is also equals to the 1. 5 over 5 can do 1. 2/3. 2/3 is also proper. 2/3 is a proper one. And 6 over 5. Now look at this. 6 over 5. This one we call as a improper. Improper fraction. As well as a 4 over 9 is a proper one, because 4 is less than 9. Now there are only one improper fraction, and this is the answer 6 over 5. 6 over 5. Understood?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now I got the 13th and the 14th question. 14th question. Right. Now what's the question? Fill in the blanks using the symbol greater than or less than or equal, right? There are two equal signs, greater than or less than, right? And this one's related to the comparing fractions. We did the lesson, right? And these ones are, yeah, mixed numbers. Mixed numbers දෙකක් නේ තියෙන්නේ. මරු. 3/4 and 3 over 8. Firstly, we are looking for the whole number part. මතකනේ පුතේ? Whole number part එක දිහා තමයි මුලින්ම බලන්නේ. Now whole number part is a 3. This one's also 3. කවුද ලොකු කවුද පොඩි කියලා හොයාගන්න බෑ. Because whole number part is equal. Now we are going to look at fractional part. This is a proper fraction part. This is a proper fraction part. Look at that. 1 over 4. 1 over 4. And this is a 3 over 8. But in this case, denominators are not equals. Numerators are not equals. Now what to do? We are looking for the greatest denominator. And this is 8. You can write as a 4 as the 8. You need to change 4 into the 8. Therefore, you can multiply by the 2. Now, answer becomes 2 times 1 is a 2. 2 times 4 is a 8. Now, you know 2 over 8 is a less than 3 over 8. මෙයාට වඩා මෙයා පොඩි. දැන් අනිත් පැත්තට කියන්න පුළුවන්. 3 over 8 is a greater than 2 over 8. Therefore, this fraction is a greatest one. Got it? අපි කියනවා crocodile mouth කියලානේ. Yeah. This was related to our last lesson. මතකද අපි decimals කතා කළා පුතේ? Right? Decimals. Fraction change as a decimals. We discussed 3 over 5. 3 over 5. Now what to do? Denominator you can change as a power of 10s. මතකද? Power of 10 එකක් විතර හදව ගන්නවා. ඒ කියන්නේ you can change as a 10 or 100 or 1000. Now listen. 5 you can change as a 10. How? Multiply by the 2. 3 times 2 is becomes 6. As a 5 times 2 becomes as a 10. And now you know What is the meaning of that? The meaning is a 6 divided by the 10. And now you know decimal place is a here, and this one move to the left hand side 1 times. Now final answer is a 0.6. 0.6. Got it? තේරුණාද දුව මේක? අපි අන්තිම
Yes.
දවස්වලදී කරා. Yes, right? 0.6. Write a suitable number for the blank. Now look at this. 62.1 decimals, right? It becomes as a 6.21, but it divide 6.21. Now listen, how many decimal place moves from the 62.1? Making move. Yes, only one time. Therefore, this one should be a dividing by dividing by move left hand side. Therefore, divide by the 10. Divide by the 10. Divide by the 10. Divide by the 10. Right? I get 10 වලින් divide වුණොත් තමයි decimal place එක කොහෙට move වෙන්නද? Left hand side එකට 1 times move end. 1 times move end. Then answer becomes as a 10. Right? 10. 17th question. This also related to the additions. Now you can find the answer for this one. Different denominators. There are different denominators. Now you can write. Hurry up.
Done.
1/6 plus 5/12, right? Now some students add like this. So fraction is a very easy, sir. 1 and 5 is a 6, and 6 and 12 is a 18. That's the wrong thing, right? You can add, you cannot add like that. And now see, now listen, 1 and 5. Firstly, we are looking the denominators. And this one is a 6 and this one is a 12. Denominators are not same. Now 6 you have to multiply by the 2 because this is 12. You can change as the same denominators. Now answer becomes 2 times 1 is a 2 and the 2 times 6 is a 12. Now you can add 5/12 to the 2/12. Now answer is a 7/12. 7/12. This is the answer. 7/12. 7/12. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. Now 18th one. This was below the algebraic expressions, right? Last lesson in this Saturday, the last Saturday. The previous Saturday we discussed. P is a number. P we called as the unknown letter. Unknown term P. Right? Write the number which is A less than the number P. P වලට වඩා A අඩුයි. Now what to do? You need to subtract A from the P. Now this is the answer. This is the answer. P minus C. A
Sir,
less than
my
the
percentage marks.
what? Sorry?
I got percentage marks.
Whoa! How many marks you got it?
94.
Wow! Well done. Superb, right? 94. Well done, Sansa, right? Well done. Good girl, right? And this exam also, second term, right? You will try well, right? Now try the 100 out of 100. අපි ගලමු. 100 100 ගන්න බලමුද? නියමයි. Right? Super. Right. Now this is the answer for 18th questions related to the algebraic expressions, right? Now, 19th one. There are three questions about the fractions. Now you can add, subtract, right? And you can add the mixed numbers also. There are three questions, right? Hurry up. අපි ලස්සන උත්තර ටික ගමු පුතේ. Right. Now listen. In the first question, denominators are not equal 6 and 4. මාර වැඩි. Now you can find the LCM, right? අපි දන්නවා පුතේ multiples of 6 and multiples of 4. Check the multiples. 6, 12, 18, 24 like that, and 4, 12, right? 4, 8, 12, 16 like that. Therefore, what is the common number? It should be a lowest one. අපි දන්නවා පුතේ shortcut එක කියලා දුන්නා. Look at the greatest one. It's a 6. And 6 is not divisible by the 4. The 6 කියන එක නා පුතේ මට 4 times වල ලියන්න බෑනේ. Now 6 you can write as a second multiple is a 12. Now multiples of the 6 we are going to check. Now 6 and the second one 12. 12 you can write as a 4. Then LCM is a 12. Therefore I am going to multiply 6 multiplied by the 2 as well as a 4 multiplied by the 3. Now answer becomes 10 over 12 and 3 over 12. Now 10 and 3 you can write as a 13 over 12, but this one is a improper. Therefore you can write as a proper fraction, improper fraction into the mixed number. 13 divided by 12 is a 1, and how many remainders? 1 remainders. 1 remainders. Matakayani quotient and remainders අපි දාපු විදිය. Next question. 8 and 6 not equals, and 8 not dividing by the 3. It's not dividing by the 6. Now I'm going to check the multiples of the 8. 8, second one, 8 times 2, 16. 16 is also not a multiples of the 6. 8, 16, 24. Yeah, 24 you can write as a multiples of the 6. Now 24, I'm going to change as a 24. 8 multiplied by 3 is a 24. Now 6 multiplied by the 4 is a 24. You need to multiply. Now answer becomes 3 times 7, 21 out of 24, minus 5 times 4, 20 out of 24. Now answer becomes 1 over 24. 1 over 24. Now this is the last question in our paper. Now I'm going to add. What is the method? Firstly, we need to add the whole numbers. What are the whole numbers? 1 and 2. You can add 1 and 2. 1 plus 2, right? This is a whole number part. And again, you need to add fractional part. What is fractional part? 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. Now listen. 2 and 3 is not equals. We are looking for the LCM. Now greatest one is a 3. 3 is not divisible by the 2. But then below multiples. 3 is 6. 6 is divisible by 6 is divisible by the 2. Now you need to change as a 6. අපි දෙන්නම 6 කරගමු. 2 multiplied by 3 and 3 multiplied by 2. Now answer becomes 1 plus 2 becomes 3, as well as the fractional part. 3 times 1, 3 out of 6 plus 2 out of 6. Now, answer 3 plus 3 and 2 is a 5 over 6. Now, 5 over 6 is a proper fraction. Now, final answer becomes as a mixed number 3, 5 over 6. 3, 5 over 6. Now, these are the answers for the our paper. එහෙනම් පුතේ ඔන්න අපි අද දවසේ paper discussion එක මෙතනින් අපි ඉවර කරනවා right ඉතින් note down කරගමු හැමෝම recordings බලලාමයි අනිවාර්යෙන් notes upload කරන්න right notes upload කරන්න marks ගමු අපි හැමෝම ඉතින් සාංශාල් අපේ නියමයි right ලකුණු ගන්න තියෙනවා සුපිරියටම එහෙනම් පුතේ හැමෝටම God bless you අපි හම්බ වෙමු අපේ theory class එකත් එක්ක Saturday එහෙනම් හැමෝටම bye okay thank you welcome right okay bye